Good morning, everybody. Today we are Wednesday. It's the 5th of February. We've had a news at 8:30, and we've got a news coming up at 10, I think. Yeah, it's 10. So right now I'm just annotating my new day opening gaps. So let's get started. All right, so let's have a look. High time frame. So now we've got our Fibonacci traced out correctly this time. So now we're just doing better, right? So Fibonacci is traced right. These levels, you can see were key levels here for price to bounce off. I don't know if the price is really going to use this anymore. I'm going to keep it up just in case, but still important levels. All right, especially this one right here. We got price bounced off this, broke through, bounced back in here. So, but yeah, so we are, if we're looking at our general consequent encroachment from this high to this high, we are in a premium. We just broke over we took out we took out London's high. So yeah, we've created two relatively equal highs here, which are interesting levels, and we got two relatively equal lows here as well. We are still above this week's new week opening gap starting price. So let's see what the market does. I want to see how it reacts off this. Are we going to break through, or are we going to trade back down and reverse over down here, right? So again, since we're in a premium level, my bias would be short. However, these two relative equal highs look too easy, so we'll see what the market wants to give us, wants to show us. So I'm going to annotate my levels. I've got on here a little late as well, once again, so I didn't really have time to see the pre-market, and I should get on here a little earlier. But anyways, so markets open the opening bell was 2 minutes ago. Almost 3 minutes ago. So we got our buy side liquidity here. And let's put our sell side around. Well, we've got our sell sides right here, right? These were the levels right here, right here. These were yesterday's levels that I would not go through. So I'm just gonna add this one as well. All right, yeah. So really, I just want to see how it reacts off this. Here we've got a big down candle. So I'm gonna see if it wants to push through or not, and that will pretty much tell me where I should be thinking to go. So let's annotate 7 a.m. First fair value gap presented. No fair value gap yet. So yeah. So here we've got a nice strong rejection off the new day opening gap, the low. So we're gonna see. So here we've got, like, just look at this. This is perfect rejection. Liquidity taken out here. So I just want to see, are we retracing lower or are we going to head back up? So if we were bullish, we could enter here. See what it does here when it takes out this liquidity. And we're gonna reach one more. We're gonna head back down. I prefer less trend trading when it's just going one way. I like to see a reverse better. But here we took out this, or almost did. This is not quite taken out yet. It's not placed our fair value gaps before the candle close. So I'm just gonna wait for the macro and see how I can trade this. Just because I'm not sure of where it's gonna go. I think for now it's going up, but I mean, it could be just drawing. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it. It's just drawing towards this, but I mean, this could have been the low, and we're in a trend up here going this way. So I'm still gonna wait for the macro. I want to see how if price is going to respect this fair value gap, or if we're going to break down lower. Because yeah, the overall trend currently is, yeah, we're uptrending. So we've got some equal lows here. And once again, still the levels from yesterday that market could reach to. And wow, okay. So yeah, here there's a potential buy scenario you could take here. So it just wicks through, but it doesn't really close. So you can just like literally take a buy here if you wanted to, if that's your bias. But I'm still gonna wait till the macro. I'm not in a rush. Once again, there are a few days this week and last week where I could have traded, and I saw what I wanted to see, and I want to make sure I'm staying on the sidelines if I don't see what I want to see. So let's just it's actually a really nice setup right here. I'm still gonna do I wait till the macro or not? See, now I'm getting a little, but yeah. I'm just gonna wait till the macro and see what price wants to do. So right here, still the upper quadrant or upper half, but it doesn't break through this. Like the buy stay in the upper half. It's like we're consolidating a little bit. Oh, we've got no. Oh no, that's not. Is it? I was gonna say there's fair value up here, but that's not fair value gap. There's a wick here. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a nice entry if you entered a little later, because you get actually stopped out if your stop loss is too close. But it looks like we're ranging a little bit, so we're gonna wait for 950, and we're gonna see what the market does with this fair value gap. I do want to see. Yeah, we've got a fair value gap over here, and it hasn't quite taken out the buy side liquidity here either. So maybe it wants to draw to these levels right here, right? So right now we wait and we don't do anything. I really do like how the market here is just respecting this. It might wick through, but the buys are staying in the upper half, and that's all that matters. So honestly, I really could go long. Like this really appeals to me. And these buys, this liquidity, I just want to. It's just messing around with it. I'm going to resist the urge to put a buy order. I'm gonna wait till 950. So ideally, I wanted to see it trade back towards these levels, but I'm just gonna see what the market does. We've already had some nice days. I need to force those. Let's see what it does. If I'm gonna say something, if this profile stays like this in 950, I will buy. I think because this is like wicks are above, bodies are above. It can wick through all it wants, but as long as the buys don't close through, close down here. I mean, this is still bearish, bullish, and that's what we kind of saw yesterday too, right? Which I can show. Yeah, we're down here. I think it was. Yeah, it was. Did I move something? Okay. Did not. Yeah, here. It just wicked, and then it pushed up, right? So that can be a nice indicator of where price is going when it's just wicking through like this. And I would not be surprised if it just shot back up, right? I'm not surprised at all. We also have a news driver at 10, so it could go either way, really. But right now we're just at the consequent encroachment of our new day opening gap. Not quite taken out the buy side yet, but see where the market wants to go. You know, another wick. If I was bullish, it'd right there. Really resisting A should trade this, but just gonna wait. Just gonna wait for the macro. So I usually do when I don't have a clear bias. I don't see what I want to see on the chart. I just wait for the macro. So honestly, here it could probably go either way, but I just like the way the wicks are. The buys are respecting this, and the wicks are just wicking right there, and this really looks like it keeps one pushing up. Can't let FOMO set in. Buy limit. If we missed it, doesn't really matter. I'm not looking to be too aggressive. I'm just looking to be disciplined here. $9.50. So what I'll do if I do get filled here, my stop loss will be right around here. And if it does take out my stop loss and reverse, well, that's fine. I'll just take one lower. Okay, we're taking out. So let's see it close through this fair value gap. Maybe we can use this as to go lower, as an inversion. That's the word. There we go. We've got our close. So let's place a sell order right there. Let's put our stop loss over here. Just a little more. Just aim for these lows right here. Let me annotate this as an inversion as well. So I will try to see how I can do partials because I haven't really figured that out yet. Is it like I'm not quite sure. How do I do partials on TradingView? I used to trade on MetaTrader, so that was way easier. But I'm not quite sure how you do partial on this. We'll see. Buyer's close were cooked. As of right now, it's just wicking. It's just wicking. That's what we want to see. It can wick all it wants. Just head back down. Now we are a little bit against the trend, so this is kind of a risky one. But why not? We're demoing, so it doesn't really matter. Taking all these trades doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens. Important thing is not to let the emotions. All right, just stay calm. Stay. Takes me out. Takes me out. Doesn't matter. Emotionless. No emotions. There we go. Heading down. It's good. I'm gonna protect myself. We're about halfway. So I'm gonna break in pretty soon. We made halfway. I'm gonna protect myself down here. I'll just put it right on this wick. And I'd like to see how can I take would this be a partial? Okay, so yeah, so I took a partial here. Okay, that's cool. I think that's how I take partials, right? I would buy, and then my last, yeah, because I took away one. Okay, cool. Now I know how to take partials. So yeah, partial taken halfway. Let's. I think this is good. It's cool. I didn't even know how to take partials until now on TradingView. Not gonna lie, it's a little confusing, but it may reverse on me, honestly. I could see a reverse, but we're just gonna keep this down here. Mark wants straight through it. Go. Yep, take it out. It's gonna be fine. Took a partial out here. Took it pretty good. Yeah, good thing we took our partials. And we merged our stop loss and protected ourselves. 20 handles and one contract closed. Wow, it just perfectly filled this gap. If you guys can see right here, it just drew up and perfectly filled it right there. Interesting.